All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome back for another recap video. Today we had a little bit of action here on SMX. SMX had a decent front side here pre-market, running from $2 up to about $3.80. Those who got that first initial move, hats off. That was definitely the best move of the day. You know, nice solid 60-cent move, first pullback, and then some continuation. And even after the second pullback, very nice continuation all the way up to 380. Very nice move there. This one had some news today. Wasn't, I would say, the best news. Let's see, what was that news again? SMX trading higher after the company announced it secured a major take or stake in True Gold Consortium. Pretty much just stating that it has a large ownership in another company. Not the best catalyst, however, enough to make, I guess, a move here. A lot of chop after that initial move, like we've usually been seeing after the first leg in any sort of rally lately. Then a whole lot of chop at the open. I did trade this a little bit, seeing if we can get maybe a pop back over 350, and then seeing if we can get a break of not all-time highs, pre-market highs, and maybe up to $4. That was sort of the area that I was looking for to break, and we just never really got that. We got a quick break here. I was done trading by this point. We got a quick break here of 350, but did not hold at all. I did finish up small green, up 61 today, so another step in the right direction. Just taking it easy, taking it slow. Once I'm getting green, kind of sitting on my hands until I see something good. My trade, I pretty much only had one good trade. Everything else was just pure chop. My trade was, I can pull that up. Let me pull it up on the archive. It was actually a pretty decent trade. I actually felt very convinced in it. So here was the trade here. So we had that first pullback, which I like to trade here. Right out of the open. I like to trade the dips right out of the open. And I'm kind of like waiting here. Is it going to keep going lower, or is it going to reclaim? Starting with small size, kind of just getting some feelers on there. And it wasn't until this candle that I got a little bit more of a feel of a reversal coming. So I was thinking we can get a potential pop over the 90 MA and over VWAP. So I was looking to size it on this next candle. We have a higher low versus this previous low here. We had some whole dollar support. And on the 5 minute, a little bit, I guess the 5 minute didn't really have much of a pattern on it yet. But I'm waiting for, quick pop over the 90 MA. I tried there quick, but didn't really work out. Took a small loss there. Now waiting for that pullback, trying to see, if it's going to go lower, it's going to break down lower and hold lower. If not, it's going to reclaim after the next 1 minute low. And we did get a break of this previous 1 minute candle, and it did kind of hold that area. So I did want to take a starter at least. So right here is a really good entry. We're anticipating support coming in and holding off of the whole dollar and the higher low from this previous low. And we have, kind of still somewhat holding this range. We're still right at the open, so you can kind of get that volatility scalp here. Definitely more on the oversold side. It hasn't really squeezed out any shorts yet significantly, so there still should be some liquidity on the there should be some demand and then pushing into stop out any of these shorts here for liquidity before going lower. So that's what I was anticipating. And I could just take a look at the tape, the speed of the tape. So when we do break that previous 1 minute candle, the tape speeds up, speeds up, speeds up. And if the tape is speeding up and the bottom of the candle is getting bought up, that's a good sign that there's support at this level. So at this point, I'm holding 300 shares. I'm not taking it off as fast as I usually do because I'm a little bit more confident in this, and it is getting bought up, I'm in at 312. I even add 2 more times in the 20s, and then I start scaling my way out after that break of VWAP. I was in 900 shares. It's actually a really good trade. And this definitely, I was able to pinpoint exactly a really good setup, and then being able to hold and even add into it. I added in at 325, and then I added again here at 328. So with those adds, now since I'm adding higher on now a stock that is under VWAP and very volatile, we don't have any history of any stocks within the past couple of days that are making big moves right out of the open. So it's good that I took my profit really, really quick here. Actually, that one portion of 300 was taken at break even. And then I'm taking the rest off in the 30s. I'm kind of just scaling out by half, sell half, sell half, sell half. Then we get that extension, but then it flushes right back down, and I had 38 shares left to sell, selling for a loss back at 310. But which isn't a big deal, very small share size at that point, but I got most of it out over 330, which was good. But very tough, very tough. I had a couple seconds to be able to get in that position and a couple seconds to sell, and I was able to make about $60 on that. Nothing really to write home about, but I think that was one of the better setups of the day. This obviously, the first front side was definitely looked hella clean in hindsight, and then we just had a bunch of chop the rest of the day. I did try trading SBCB, didn't really work out. Then we had another stock that was kind of just straight up, straight down. It was actually easy to borrow too. Let's see if I can pull up that stock. I forget what it was. TPST. Let's take a look at TPST. Whoa, okay, TPST is 25 cents all the way up to 60 cents after hours. Not bad, not bad. We had PWFL. Was it PWFL or was that yesterday? No, that was today. I did have I remember eyeing this for the break of 3. We got the break of 3, and it kept kind of going without me. And it was easy to borrow, so I was actually about to go short on this, but I was waiting for another pop, and it just faded so hard. It would have been a great short there on the PWFL. It was easy to borrow on Thinkorswim, so yeah, that got shut down pretty quick after that break of $3. Not really any significant run. I guess if you could have got in there, if you got in here, you're still kind of trading a low volume ticker. By the time the volume does come in, you got about 2 minutes of price action before the shorts just take it and run with it all the way straight back down. Pretty much a round trip sort of pump and dump. Got to ride that front side, got to trade the front side only, and then, be very careful when it starts to enter backside because there's just not a lot of buying once it hits the backside of the move. SMX had a little bit of a short squeeze here. We had that sort of flat top resistance here and flat bottom. And, you figured that there would be some sort of shakeout before the move to where it's going to happen resolves itself. So we did get sort of a fake out to the downside. It held the lows, ripped all the way up to squeeze out the shorts, and then probably some big whale accumulated all of those buy orders, the shorts covering, and some whale probably accumulated all those orders to go short, and then ripped it right back down from 380 down to 260, and within about 30 minutes, and fading it from there. That's how they play it. It's a vicious game for sure. You gotta be able to identify the bigger players in the markets. This stock was not going to fade until a move like this happened, because you had really strong support and you had really strong resistance, and a move can't happen like that until you start to introduce some emotions into the mix, which is why you can get some bigger players either artificially pushing the price down or artificially pushing the price up. In both of these cases, in order to capture some of that liquidity for someone to either fade the price or curl it back up and cause a bigger move, but did not happen in this scenario. SMX, definitely not the best stock we've had in a while. Definitely not the best. Very tough to trade. For you to be able to be green in something like this definitely shows that you kind of know what to be looking for a quick scalp. Range trading, looking for that proper the proper moment where the stock is going to have a little bit of a pop and take your profits quick. That would probably be the best strategy on SMX, which is what I did. Got green and pretty much wrapped it up from there. Not really much after that. So ending up $61 on the day off of pretty much just one trade, and that was it. So hope you guys got green today. If you guys did, awesome job. There'll definitely be some better opportunity in the future for those of you who did not weren't able to capture any gains on the day. The most important part is protecting your account so that you can stay in the game long term. That's the most important part. So if you guys enjoyed this recap, please hit that thumbs up button. It helps the channel a lot. Consider subscribing if you're a new viewer. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, check out the links in the description. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.